Yeah, the creepiest thing that she could ever do is be a secret agent. This is Destiny. Destiny is, she's everything. Okay, well, this is why we have it outlined, because I will get distracted and try to talk, like, just say everything about Destiny, because you just can't stop talking and thinking about Destiny, because she's the type of person who, like, when you really get to know her, you just want her to be, like, in every aspect of your life. And she's such a nice person that even when it's something that she, like, doesn't want to do or isn't really feeling like that, she will just, like, be there and be along for the ride just because she cares about you and she has that kind of heart. So yeah, I'm just gonna go through this outline that we made so I can stay focused, because it's really difficult to stay focused around Destiny because she just pulls focus just too much. Her name is Destiny. The way that she got it is really cool. Is it okay if I talk about that? Yeah, so her dad had a dream that he was going to have a daughter with red hair, and that her name was going to be Destiny. And he says and believes, and I kind of do too, that that dream was from God. And he's kind of like 2 for 2 when it comes to dreams, as far as like actually knowing the gender and the name and stuff like that. So it's pretty cool. But that's where she got her name. She was born in Alexandria, Virginia, and lived in Virginia for pretty much her whole life until she met my crazy butt. Best characteristics, I kind of already touched on this, but the thing about Destiny is that she's the type of person that is so genuine and so real that you can be yourself around her. And what I mean by that is like when I first met Destiny, and when I was getting to know Destiny, and when I started dating Destiny, I never, not one time, felt that I needed to talk a certain way or act a certain way or listen to certain songs or artists, or I didn't have to be someone that I'm not. And I think that that's just reflective of just how real she is, and I think that gets understated a lot, especially like in nowadays 2020 contemporary social media, Facebook, Instagram filter culture. Everybody's trying to be Instagram filter 24/7, and Destiny's like the complete opposite, and she's not trying to be that. And honestly, I feel like a lot of people are put off by that because real recognize real, and I don't see a lot of real out here, and I saw real and felt real, and I was able to become realer with Destiny, and realize my best self around her. And so she is just the best person ever, pretty much. I mean, and I could stay on this bullet point forever, so I'm gonna go to the next one, but she's just literally the best person I've ever met, and that's why I married her. Like, I when I proposed to her, and she was like, are you sure? Like, and I was like, absolutely. Like, I knew, I think like within the first couple days of meeting her that I was like, I'm gonna marry this woman, because I've never met someone with just the heart of gold. Doesn't even really get there. It's more than that. Okay, next bullet point. Yeah, man, I could talk about that all day. Favorite things. Wow. So some of Destiny's favorite music artists, well, I mean, first of all, Mariah Carey, who she still hasn't seen live, and she really, really hates that. So one of these days, I'ma have so much money because we got so YouTube famous. Like, hey Mariah, like I'm giving you a shout out here. We're gonna have to get you over for personal performance, maybe like a collab or something. Like, we gonna get you in here because Destiny loves you so much, and you've really influenced like her singing and her musicianship, because she is a singer and she is a musician. But yeah, Mariah Carey's definitely her favorite artist, but I mean, she's really into that like laid back, chill R&B feel, though she does have like various music interests. As far as favorite foods go, and this is a funny story. We thought it was called Baked Alaska, but it's not. But what it is layered cheesy potatoes and salmon. She loves salmon. Let's see, favorite color. It's kind of like not super neon, but a brighter version of magenta. She really loves that color. Favorite, gosh, wow, what other favorite things can I do? I mean, let's see, favorite name for a kid if she had a son is Malachi, which I like but don't like because I think it has too many syllables. But you know, she loves that. Okay, yeah. As far as nicknames go, her nickname or main nickname her family calls her is Ba, and you know, you don't call her that because that's what her family calls her. I also have some nicknames for her that I'm not gonna tell you because you ain't about to call her that, or we will have problems. Craziest thing she's ever done is she so the first night that we ever met in person, this might have been like about a month or a month and a half after we started talking online. She waited till like late at night, took her mom's car and drove from Virginia to DC without a license and without her glasses. Yeah, right, I can see your face right now, especially if you've like been in DC before. You understand, like, they have those really weird angles and those really weird one ways, so you can imagine, like, if it's your first time driving to and into DC, and you need to wear glasses but you don't got them and it's nighttime, that's just like a really awesome sitcom right there. And yeah, so that's totally the craziest thing she ever did. And I guess it was worth it. The one thing people often misunderstand about Destiny, you know, I think it really just gets back to that whole realness thing, and I can't stress this enough. You know, if Destiny feels nervous around you, it's not because she's being fake, it's because you probably are. Like, I'm just being honest. Like, you know, she's the type of person where she exudes real, genuine, down-to-earth energy, and I think that people are put off by that. And this is kind of like a blend of like a favorite thing about her that I have, but also something that people misunderstand about her is, you know, she's the type of person who gives like 150%, especially when it comes to the things she's passionate about, when it comes to her family, when it comes to her job especially. She will be the first person to show up and she'll be the last person to leave, and she won't, you know, beat down your door asking to get paid extra. You know, she is the type of person she works in healthcare, and she's the type of person that you want to be in healthcare because she actually cares about you. Like, she tells me about the patients and she actually feels for what they're going through, and so she's trying to do the best that she can so that the patient can have the best experience possible. That's who she is. She's very detail oriented, and because she's a perfectionist, because she is real, because she is trying to get the job done, but also be like just the sweetest person I've ever met. I think that, you know, people take advantage of that, and I also think that some people are put off by it. And to be honest, you know what? I expect nothing less from this world, because how many times have we seen the world just not embrace somebody who was just so awesome because of the fact that they were just genuinely an amazing person? That's Destiny, and that's why I married her. If she was a dish, okay, well, I kind of like how she did it. So if she was a hot beverage, she would be like Okay, you know how there's like hot chocolate that you just like get out of the packet and you just like put it in some water or some like milk or whatever, and it just kind of like tastes okay. Like Destiny is like the extra souped up level, but like low key hot chocolate. Like she is like the smooth organic milk, like fresh from like the finest cows from wherever the best cows are bred, and she is like, the freaking Bavarian chocolate, like, grated to like the finest of the fine so that it just gets all up in that milk. And then she's like the most pillowy whipped cream, you know what I'm saying? Okay, like if she was a hot beverage, that's totally what she would be. As far as foods go, honestly, like Destiny's comfort food for real. And it's, I don't know how to explain it, but it's just like she is comfort food, and the foods that she cooks and that she makes for the family. Like this one time, it's gonna sound weird, but she made this keto lasagna. Oh my goodness, is the best thing I ever had. It's so freaking good, and you can taste the love in it. So that's the type of food Destiny is. Destiny's the type of food where you eat it and you can taste like this person cooked this food with their heart. If life were a game, Destiny wouldn't need any cheat codes, just because she knows who she is, she knows what she's about, and the things that she is about are the things that God cares about. So she doesn't need a cheat code. Family's her number one priority. After family, it's job, so that she can help provide for her family and be the type of woman that she needs to be for her family. So she doesn't need any cheat codes because she's already got all the cheat codes written into her DNA. Praise the Lord. And let's see. The creepiest thing that Destiny could say to a stranger. This is an interesting question. I honestly don't know. Destiny's the type of person who like, I don't. Like, okay, so we have this joke where I was like, man, like she's so perfect, and I found her on the internet. Like, I think she's a secret agent. And so Destiny's the type of person who, like, the creepiest thing she could say to me or like a stranger, she'd be like, walk by them and she would say something like, lock down the coordinates at A5, longitude, latitude, B79 or whatever. Because I'm always waiting for like the feds to like bust down the door and be like, freeze, and I'm be like, and I'm gonna look at Destiny and be like, I knew you were a secret. I knew it, and I'm gonna get her back. But the creepiest thing that she could ever do is be a secret agent, because I thoroughly believe she is, because she's just so perfect, and it's almost like the feds were looking at my computer and they were like, okay, bloop, 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 okay, Agent 9, you need to be this person. And she was like, Roger. If she were in a fight, what would be her soundtrack? It's so weird because like her favorite artists are like so chill and stuff, so I picture like her throwing punches and stuff to like freaking Vision of Love by Mariah Carey. But I've seen Destiny angry. If we ever tell you the story about our hell neighbors, I've seen Destiny flip, and so at least what's going in my head when I hear it, it's like some of that real like death dreary classical music that goes because that's exactly what's going in my head when Destiny pops off. I'm like, oh crap, like yeah. Yeah. So yeah, as Destiny, I think I'm a little over time, and I'm not surprised because I could talk about Destiny all day, and I honestly, part of me was apprehensive of wanting to do this channel and stuff and get y'all to meet her because I want to keep Destiny all to myself, and she's my wife, so that's what I'm doing, but it's just like it's like treasure. I can't keep her all to myself. So, so this is Destiny.